Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Hong Kong Football Club for the final game of the Asia Women's Rugby Championship. I'm Ashton Hyde, and it's great to have you here with us for this crucial match between Hong Kong, China and Kazakhstan. And once again, I'm joined by the experienced and insightful Kim Senegals. Welcome, Kim.
Hey Ash, good to be here. Had so much fun watching this tournament. Of course, it's been a three-team, three-match round robin, and this is the last game of the tournament.
Exactly. This game is more than just a conclusion of this tournament, as it's a pivotal match for both teams. Japan has already secured the championship with victories over both of these sides, but there is still a lot to play for today. The winner of this game will earn a spot in the WXV3 pool, giving them a shot at qualifying for the Women's Rugby World Cup in England next year. Now, the top 7 spots of the World Cup have already been decided, with 3 more to be confirmed by the end of June. And 6 teams will enter this WXV3 pool to be played later in this year, and then the top 2 teams from that pool will go on to secure a place in the Women's Rugby World Cup.
Yeah, so you want, even though Japan's come away with the big win, they've qualified for the World Cup, the winner of this still has a chance to nab one of the last 2 spots.
And both Hong Kong and Kazakhstan have shown great skills throughout this championship so far. And let's have a look at the other matches that have been played earlier this month.
First up, we had Japan taking on the host Hong Kong, China at Kings Park. Some great tries there from Japan, but it really took them a while to get some points in the mark, and they came away with a 29-12 win over Hong Kong, China. Then Japan took on Kazakhstan. Quite a different game, a lot more open play from Japan, and they came away with a really dominating performance and a 64-0 win. Japan, of course, qualified for the Rugby World Cup 2025, which is happening in England. Super exciting. We'll have another Asian team, though, in that World Cup, and it could be Kazakhstan or Hong Kong, hopefully.
And here we look at the standings so far, with Japan, as we said, already taking out this championship, and then Hong Kong, China sitting in at 2nd place, with Kazakhstan closely there at 3rd.
Now, of course, it could be a draw today. It will go, there's some bonus points on offer, and it will go down to points difference, and Hong Kong are looking a little bit stronger there.
Now, here is your Kazakhstan lineup, and a relatively unchanged first 15 here from the Kazakhstan team. They have brought on the lock Ludmila Ivanova onto there to start off in the 2nd row, and we'll probably be looking at the captain, the veteran with 16 caps, Kemedrovskaya, to lead the team well.
Fans there ready to cheer Hong Kong, China on in the rain. Your team for today, an almost unchanged team from the game against Japan. Sabay Liner makes way for Poon Hoyan, who comes in at 15. And on the bench, Dr. Karen So, former captain herself, moves on. So we've got a 6-2 split. I guess Hong Kong just thinking this is going to be a bit more of a physical game, a bit more forwards-driven game than the game against Japan.
Yes, certainly, especially with the weather conditions here at the Hong Kong Football Club. So there currently is a Typhoon T3 warning currently across Hong Kong, and the weather is extremely windy, and there has been large patches of rain. So expect there to be a little bit of a slippery ball, making things a little bit more challenging.
Our teams are lined up and ready to go down here at the Hong Kong Football Club.
As you can see, the crowd slowly gathering in for this crucial final game of the Asia Women's Rugby Championship between Hong Kong, China and Kazakhstan.
Now we've got a little mascot. I'm slightly biased because the blonde one is my son, Sawyer. along with Rosie Hopewell Fong's children and Kate Spencer's daughter Noah. Rosie and Kate both played lots of games domestically in Hong Kong, and Rosie Hopewell Fong has played a lot of games nationally for Hong Kong, so it's fabulous to see the sort of next generation of potential players there. And just so special for those kids. They love watching this Hong Kong women's team play.
Yeah, definitely making some core memories there for the young children, and it's so great to see them getting involved with rugby here in Hong Kong. And we have a massive youth program that goes all through Hong Kong with the various clubs and lots of great talent on their way.
Yes, all those little kids actually play rugby tots, which is adorable. It's a great program here, so we've started them young. But to more serious things, we're going to open up with some anthems in Kazakhstan first.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of the People's Republic of China.
There you have it. The stage is set. What is proved to be a hotly contested match between Hong Kong, China and Kazakhstan.
Yeah, these two teams have played each other quite recently. The Hong Kong women's team hasn't managed too many games since COVID. Of course, here come our Cathay Pacific cabin crew.
The crew coming onto the field here to present the match ball for today's Asia rugby fixture between Hong Kong, China and Kazakhstan. Good sponsors of the Hong Kong China Rugby Union, Cathay Pacific.
Big cheers are erupting here. The local crowd is very excited to see their team play.
And we have Hong Kong, China playing from right to left.
Let's get ready for
today
rugby.
Is
It's the G-Shock countdown.
Kawahara as the referee, with the ARs being Koki Yamauchi and Tatsuya Harakawa. And to get the proceedings underway, Hun Chi Feng with the kickoff.
And away we go with this final match. Not sure it's quite going to go 10, unfortunately.
Slight error there from Feng to start things off. So we're going to kick play off with a Kazakhstan scrum right on the halfway giving the away side a strong attacking opportunity in these opening minutes.
Kazakhstan with a big forward pack. Probably the start they would have preferred, really.
Definitely the all-important first scrum up. And let's see who can get the dominance up front here at the Hong Kong Football Club Stadium.
As you can see, the rain is still coming down. The entirety of the earlier men's game. Doesn't look like it's letting up for the second game.
Set.
Shavina to get the ball in for Kazakhstan. And it's a good contest with a pick from 8. And they move the ball well down the blind side. But a fantastic steal early on. Olsen Thorn.
Oh, Natasha Olsen Thorn, such a stalwart of the sevens team, and so great in 15s as well. So much experience there.
Out, looking to clear.
On the test player.
Thorn taking in a good tackle. Out. Gets it through to Rivers. Puts boot to ball. And managed to find a bit of green space and a slight knock on there from Kazakhstan.
Ryan Chong getting the ball there. Tanya Da moving it out to Rivers.
Trying to get some width on it, Hong Kong China. Roshini with a good pass, and they put boot to ball down the sideline.
Little Zoe Smith boot.
Some good chasing on there, but covered well from the Kazakhstan fullback.
And he curled in a bit more than Smith would have hoped.
Bringing play into the midfield. And they look to carry. To the centre.
Kazakhstan backing their players rather than just going for clearance space automatically.
Set and looking to punch it down to the midfield, and it's a good take there from the number 10 Fang.
Ryan Chung there, she's a dangerous one if given space, but she's given the opposite.
Strong defense from Amina Tulikinova.
Tanya Da. She had such a solid game versus Japan. I'm hoping for more of the same from her. Hong Kong moving that ball left.
Good width here from Hong Kong China. Great interchanging of passing. Down on the left-hand wing, but barreled into touch. And a good defensive spell from Kazakhstan there, negating what Hong Kong China are trying to do. And we're going to have a Kazakhstan line out in their own half.
Yeah, we mentioned the previous game scores. Kazakhstan going down 64-0 to Japan. I don't think that scoreline really shows just how immense they were in defense. They were in defense so much of the game, and it really helped hold up well. You can see they just won this first few minutes of this opening.
Good contest there, but it falls on the way of Kazakhstan. And they look to straighten things up in the midfield.
A little bit messy down the rack, but the ball is out.
And a good carry from the lock. Zamen Kulova.
Tricky pass, that
scrappy.
one.
And unfortunately not able to pull that one in, so a slight knock on there from Abashiva, giving Hong Kong a real attacking opportunity with a scrum deep inside the Kazakhstan 22.
Some big cheers coming from the support here at the Hong Kong Football Club.
A real attacking opportunity here. And Hong Kong will need to set a good platform up front with the likes of Lau and Harawini. Now with all of experience, 28 caps. They're on the loose head.
Unchanged forward pack from the Japan game.
Push and shove there from the nines. That's a good platform. He gets taken off the back. That's good passing. And to carry it up, Olsen Thorn. Just going straight. Out.
Harawini trying to keep a handle on it, loses it forward.
Unfortunately, the ball a little bit slippery in these conditions. Just have to tighten up those passes.
Harawini playing rugby in Hong Kong as a kid, coming through Valley Fort to now captaining Valley Women's Prem's team this past season.
She'll look to make up for that in this upcoming scrum.
The ball certainly will be a lot more slippery than the game against Japan.
Shavina looking to get this in.
Strong hold there from Kazakhstan.
Platform holds strong from Kazakhstan. Good to ball. And it finds touch. Just outside the 40-metre mark. And Hong Kong, China with another attacking opportunity here. Tanya Da to throw the ball in.
Coming. Okay.
A number of attacking threats out on this back line to Hong Kong, China, and they opt to go to the middle of the line out with a little pop down. A little bit of miscommunication there. There gets barreled into touch, and it's going to be a Kazakhstan line out this time.
Yeah, just not going quite as planned there. We thought the recovery was maybe on for Hong Kong. Tanya Da coming away with the ball, but wrapped up into touch nicely by Kazakhstan.
It's a good line out take, but comms there, maybe not realising it was a drive. Kazakhstan put it in, managed to get it back on their side. And goes to ground. Strong bit of defence there from Hirawini. Punching tackle. Kazakhstan looking to get a bit of length on this ruck. Potentially opting for the box kick.
Box kick they do go with.
Well taken at the back, and they look to get a little bit of width on here, Hong Kong, China.
Into the hands of Smith. She's got Olsen Thorn on her left, but she chooses to kick it.
Gabsden well recovered by the Kazakhstan fullback, and brings it into the centre of play. They look to go blindside.
Great defense there from Smith. She really gets up in your face when she's on defense mode.
And a slight knock on there in the tackle. Tatsuki Kawahara calling the plays here today.
Olsen Thorn loves to pounce on a free ball.
She's on everything. She's the one to watch here today. Electric with ball in hand and very solid on defence. As we look to set another platform here in the Kazakhstan half. Shavina with the put in.
Kazakhstan hold pretty well once again.
Strong contest. They look to clear this. And they managed to find a bit of grass, and that's a fantastic clearance exit there from the Kazakhstan team. They'll be really happy with that.
Excellent little kick there, out of the danger zone, putting your team on the good spot.
Getting Hong Kong back into their own half. And they'll want to be putting a bit of pressure on this Hong Kong line out. As we see Tanya Da just wiping that ball dry in these pretty tough conditions. Hong Kong with a great take. Big strong carry in the midfield from Forrest.
Moving it out.
Again, ball just going to ground. Both teams struggling with the conditions at the moment. A few early balls going to ground as both of these teams try and get their footing into this game.
Zoe Smith then shot. She's dangerous if she finds a bit of space. She's been kept locked into the sideline well in these first 10 minutes.
Let's go. No problem. Oh, sorry.
Contest up front. It's been relatively even so far. And a pretty stable platform for both sides.
Crouch.
Savina there, looking to put the ball in for Kazakhstan. A very solid game against Japan.
Straight.
Good solid platform from Kazakhstan. They look for a little switchback. It's a good collision in the midfield. Savina. Across the hillock.
Comes this Kazakhstan attack.
Got the advantage for not rolling away.
Ball's been slowed down a bit there in the ruck, and they come away with the penalty to Kazakhstan.
Number 8, not rolling away.
Yeah, that was Shana Forrest not rolling away there. So Kazakhstan with a strong opportunity out in front of the sticks. It'll be interesting to see what they choose to do. But they want to keep the pressure on this Hong Kong team, and they punch it into the Hong Kong 22 to restart play with the line out.
No points on the board yet for either team.
Both teams just looking to get their footing in this game. A great attacking platform here for Kazakhstan. Set something alight. Great take there, Kazakhstan, and they look to with the driving more, but Hong Kong trying to do well to defuse it.
Forced out. Moving it out.
Bit of footwork from the inside centre.
Good fight there from the 12.
Savina gets it wide. Strong run.
Once again, Kazakhstan come away with the penalty. They're inching closer and closer to the try line here.
Zoe Smith called for being offside there.
Offside.
And Kazakhstan, another attacking penalty. And they look to plug the corner again.
Same MO.
Back
Really,
themselves with this driving Morecambe.
yeah, they're really excited to try get the top points.
Look to get the platform, and I would assume fumble this one up with another driving maul. Short line out though from Kazakhstan. A little bit of trick play. Hong Kong do really well to get on top of that. Chan.
Not the straight.
Hirawini dives in there, though not needed.
The throw not quite straight. So we're going to have another scrum here.
Scrum. Under pressure.
Good reactions there from Kia Hirawini.
You can see the rain belting down. Real difficult to keep ball in hand. Means that there's going to be a lot of work up front here for these front rowers.
Crouch.
Cheers of Hong Kong going through.
7.
Big push here.
Gets the ball in.
Back in her
Solid
hands.
platform, but a lot of pressure put on here. Kazakhstan coming off the scrum really well.
Yeah, Fung able to get a kick out. Have to go at the forwards, Hong Kong.
No.
See the defense around the ruck.
One step back. Advantage.
Sheeny Turner, great support there, Shanna
Offside.
Forrest.
Offside.
Offside's the call. Kazakhstan getting a little bit too excited there around the ruck.
Ball carrier falling down. Rugby collision.
That really lets off the pressure. Hong Kong trying to get an opportunity here to exit.
Fung with a kick.
Well and truly out. Bringing play up to the 22.
Just a little bit of breathing space there. There we go.
Not out of the woods yet, but we can see there
Just
how
inside.
difficult these
Inside.
conditions are.
Yeah, we've come to play ball, but the weather has not down at the Hong Kong Football Club.
Okay.
It's a solid line out from Hong Kong, China. Just bounces backwards is the call, so play on. It's a good, strong carry there from Poon, the captain.
Front
Out.
stop red.
Well, once again, put under too much pressure for a kick out.
Kazakhstan all over them on defense here, applying lots of pressure. And a penalty goes towards Hong Kong. Diving off their feet at ruck time is the call.
Just once again, Kazakhstan is so excited. They're edging towards that try line.
Certainly are. They're putting a lot of pressure on this Hong Kong team, but giving away a couple of penalties early doors.
To Georgia Rivers.
It's a good clearance from Rivers.
Flags blowing in the breeze.
15 minutes gone here, and it's an even contest. Hong Kong, China, and Kazakhstan.
Keep going, keep going.
Canada doing her best to try and keep the ball dry.
Hong Kong, China up for a short line out again. Go to the middle, clean take.
Works well for them.
And they're looking to use it with a crash up in the midfield from the captain, Poon. Out.
Big pressure there on the scrum half. She takes it in herself. Sheeny Turner. She's got strong leg drives. Her knees are down on the ground. She's a very experienced player, knows the rules well. Georgia Rivers boot.
Rivers with a fantastic clearance kick.
Good
and
bounce.
a lot of pressure here.
Natasha Olsen-Thorne has chased. Slippery AstroTurf.
It's a great defensive chase line there from Hong Kong, putting a lot of pressure on Kazakhstan. And getting the penalty.
They found themselves in a fantastic position.
The open side to Punyuga from Kazakhstan coming in from the angle. And Hong Kong now have a really good attacking opportunity with the penalty. It looks like they're going to try and plug the corner and apply the pressure at Kazakhstan.
Georgia Rivers looking to put her team into a good spot here. And so she has.
Rivers kicking well early in this contest. And Hong Kong, China with a real attacking opportunity here to get this platform right.
A lot of Hong Kong Football Club players there cheering their teammates on.
Let's see about one player. Okay. 10. Okay. One step back.
We've got all the forwards here in the line out.
Inside.
Good take up front and a little trick play.
Okay.
To drive this one closer to the Kazakhstan line.
Yes, sir.
Turner with a pick and go.
One step back. Get onside. Advantage.
Go again. They've got the advantage.
Onside.
Once again, Kazakhstan slightly offside there around the ruck.
Onside. Get onside.
They look to play the width.
Natasha Olsen-Thorne, strong in contact.
Trying to keep her feet there. Go blind side.
Oh, just ducking under the contact there.
Nothing coming from it. So Kawahara calls the penalty. And Hong Kong, China, another attacking opportunity. Kazakhstan just getting a little excited around ruck time. Finding themselves offside. Gonna bring this one into the corner to set that platform once again.
Offside.
It'll be interesting to see if Hong Kong goes with something similar or goes with the full drive this time.
Definitely the high percentage play given the conditions, just to keep it in tight, rumble up with those forwards. And, throw this one in. She finds a target. Maul is set. Tanya gets her hands on the ball. Controlling it well at the back. Slowly march. Zah breaks free. The ball slips out. And it comes off the Kazakhstan hand. So it's going to be another line out for Hong Kong, China.
Yeah, forward.
Big Agnes fan there, loving the sign.
Line out option.
It's very unique to Hong Kong's cityscape, the neon signs.
Look to rinse and repeat. The same again.
Going to be an expert towel dryer today.
Ball goes in. They find the same target. It's a good set here from Hong Kong, China. Ball gets back to the hooker Da. They slowly march forward. And they're getting some roll on this time. Goes to ground. Collapsed is the call. So they're playing with house money at the moment, Hong Kong, China.
Nice
Good
little
footwork
step
from Rivers.
there.
Out.
Yes, 8, 9.
Just getting her troops in order.
Pop pass. Through to Chloe. Baltazar. Out. Finds the veteran loose head prop. Now.
Good support there from Turner.
Strong carry there from Rivers.
Classic 12, just running into contact.
Out.
Turner.
Finds Turner. Now goes again quickly.
No prayer.
Olsen Thorne.
So much fight in her, Natasha Olsen Thorne.
Advantage outside 5.
It's offside again at ruck time. So Hong Kong get the advantage again. They continue to plug away here.
We've got numbers, Kayan Chong, and she's over!
And it's try time for the electric winger, Kayan Chung. Playing advantage, but they do not need it. Hong Kong, China with fantastic heads-up play to go down the short side. Kayan Chung with the spoils.
What a fantastic team try there for Hong Kong, China. It's taken 20 minutes to get a point on this scoreboard.
Really good, patient play. They didn't rush things. They just slowly kept the phases going.
There's the magic pass and dash in from Kayan Chong.
She's hard to stop. Far out. And all smiles
On me.
for the Hong Kong China winger
10.
with a fantastic opening try, and it's exactly what this Hong Kong China team need here in the opening stanza. A difficult kick from the sideline.
Zoe Smith in kicking duties.
Arigato.
Smith lines it up.
Teacher by day here in Hong Kong. Laser Club Rugby Valley.
Lovely strike of the ball.
Oh, and the flags go up.
That is a fantastic kick there from Zoe Smith. She's done very well to bang that from the sideline, bringing the score Hong Kong China 7, Kazakhstan 0.
Here's Coach Royce Chan. Spoke about her poker face.
She doesn't give away much.
She's chewing the stress gum. Lots of positives here for her team.
Kazakhstan's Yeshiva looking to get things underway. And a deep kickoff. Well taken.
By the try scorer.
Finds Fung. She clears that just past the 22. Kazakhstan have a platform here to launch a strike play from. Try and retaliate after that opening Hong Kong China try. Team.
On the back.
Oh, rep not happy that it's on the mark.
Yeah, take your time.
Just going to have it reset there.
Okay, take
Kawahara
your time.
not happy with the formation of the line out, so we will do that again. And Keane looking to get the ball in. And they go a cheeky one at the front, and it goes back to Keane.
Lovely little play there from Kazakhstan to the captain, back to the hooker.
Yes, H.
Waiting for more support there.
Keep it in the forwards, rumbling up. Strong pick. Another strong carry off the base.
No hands, no.
Looking positive from Kazakhstan here.
Kazakhstan choosing to go route one and just go straight up the guts here.
They found Kara Hirawini in a big push, so decided to mix
Switch
it
back,
up.
but solid defense there. Flight sign flanker, Chan.
Hi. Advantage.
The advantage going the way of Kazakhstan.
Hong Kong China defense really getting up and at it.
A little out the back door pass, but We're going to go back for the penalty for a high tackle.
Number 4. High tackle.
Chloe Baltazar just getting that one slightly wrong, going a bit high. And Kazakhstan's Bika putting the ball into touch.
Numbers.
Shini
How
Turner
many?
there.
Okay, take your time. Quiz
Teams
count.
the Hong Kong Football Club team.
Very familiar with this ground. He's keen. Looks to get the ball in.
6.
Good take from Kazakhstan. And they look to go the blind side again.
Sheena, definitely a good player to watch. Her workload. Captain's got it now. And we go for another pick and go. Driving forward.
Continuing with this short play, which is paying dividends at the moment for Kazakhstan.
Making massive ground here. Kazakhstan just a few meters out.
Rolling away.
We're going to continue with the pick and
Get
goes.
onside.
Dadajanova has it.
And a slight knock on there.
And massive cheers from the Hong Kong team and their fans.
Staunch defense from Hong Kong, China. Kazakhstan opting to keep things in nice and close, which you would expect with conditions like this, and it's paying dividends, but the ball just getting away from them there. Some staunch defense from Hong Kong, China.
You just feel the momentum building there with the Kazakh team. They haven't had so many phases put together yet. This is definitely where their strength lies. Some crashing big forwards there.
Definitely are, and the captain taking a little bit of a breather. She's put in a lot of work so far in those tight channels.
Time off.
And it looks like she's just getting some running repairs on that ankle before she has to set up for another big scrum.
Got the magic spray out. And some of the players not playing today.
Great to see the Kazakhstan support. That's Kawahara from the Japan Rugby Union.
Okay, time off.
And a difficult scrum here for Hong Kong, China. Right
Time
under
off. Mark is here. It's your mark.
their own posts nearly.
Go.
And Kazakhstan spending a lot of time in this Hong Kong, China 22 to try and get some rewards from it. Let's see what sort of pressure they can put on here.
Approach. Point. Set.
Kazakhstan have had some really solid scrums this match.
And it's a pick from the base. And a strong carry from the number 8, Forrest.
No hands for that. Hands away, like from. Thank you. Leave it. 10, leave it.
And exits well. Not out. And Kazakhstan have an opportunity to strike back here. The fullback carrying well.
Turnover is good. Turnover.
And it's on the Hong Kong side.
Ball turned over.
And again, they look to clear, but a good charge down from Kazakhstan puts pressure back on Hong Kong. Well cleaned up from the winger Chong.
Okay. Holding down.
Pouncing on that loose ball there.
But it is going to be a penalty for Kazakhstan. Still deep in Hong Kong's 22.
Yeah, great reaction time there from Chong, which was sort of left alone. Hold on to the ball for too long.
Up that corner again.
Take your time. Yep.
Imagine they'll be looking to keep this one tight as they have this whole contest so far. 29 minutes in. Kazakhstan hot on attack.
Oh, flying in there was Captain Poon.
Interesting little trick play. Unfortunately,
Options. Scrum line up.
not quite going straight from Keane.
Scrum.
So they get the option and they choose the scrum.
Not straight.
Late pushing our hand. They feel good.
Hong Kong captain just put the words of prayer.
Let's go.
forward packs have got through a truck ton of work so far. There's plenty of scrums in this contest. Hong Kong China looking to exit deep in their own 22.
Kazakhstan looking to get some first points on the board.
Set.
Can they turn this ball over, Weathers?
Now with the put in. Exit there from Rivers. Play within the 22 still, so Kazakhstan still hot on attack. It's been a lot of minutes in Hong Kong's 22 without getting any results yet.
Play on. Play.
And they managed to pull that one in and opt for the pick and go once again.
This is where they feel comfortable. This is certainly
Get
where they look strong.
Yes,
Okay. A lot of meters in this close quarters.
We've seen
Turnover is good. Turnover.
from her there.
Good turnover from Hong Kong China.
Once again, Hong Kong trying to manage to come away with the turnover at the last moment.
Play on.
Rivers doing well to get that one away, and a really good clearance under a lot of pressure.
Fantastic work there from Rivers. I'm not sure how she managed it. All smiles. She wasn't so pleased after her last kick, so
She definitely made up for it there. And that's got them out of their 22. Plenty of support for the home side.
Time off.
big cheers of Hong Kong going around.
Looks like the Kazakhstan captain, Kamin Skaya, is down in back plate.
Okay.
She's still struggling with that ankle.
She got some attention just now. She'll be a big loss for Kazakhstan.
She's through a barrel of work so far.
We've seen her
Both
there.
at scrum time and in those close quarter collisions around the ruck. 31 minutes in, 7-0. Neither team really have shown dominance on this contest so far, Kim.
No, neither team seems like they found their flow particularly. No one's had any big breakout moments. Obviously, Hong Kong China getting the only try of the game so far, and it was a fab one from Hang Chong, but neither side really showing much magic just yet. And I think that's because the defense on both ends has been pretty awesome. There's the magic kick there. How she got that off.
Rivers doing really well there, but as far as the territory battle goes, you'd probably say it's in favour of Kazakhstan at the moment. They've spent a lot of time down in Hong Kong China's half.
No, absolutely. And so they won't really want to leave this area without any points.
And
The captain, she's off the floor, but still having chats with the medical team.
I tell ya, Kazakhstan captain is on her feet. Kawahara wants to go. Let's see what the final result is, and whether or not she will continue in this contest.
Okay, let's go. 1 minute.
Kia Harini, Shin Turner.
Let's go.
Let's go, says the ref. Right,
Kawahara wants to get the play underway, and
Kamendorskaya is jogging back in.
Time on.
Number 6, Kushini also had a elbow or something taped up, and back we are. Action in. It's gone loose into the hands of
Kazakhstan's
Kushini
line, but Keen throwing in slightly skew, so it's going to be a Hong Kong China scrum.
though. Fairly disjointed. Just a lot of scrums line out, scrums line out.
It certainly is, and it'll be a bit of a test here for the captain of Kazakhstan's ankle here at scrum time. Conditions
Crouch.
not really favouring free-flowing rugby at the moment.
Point.
No, that wet ball.
Set.
As King Tuao looks to put this one in. And it's a pick, and they've gone blind, Hong Kong China, with the try scorer. Fierce collision.
I'm just running into a wall there.
It's a good carry. to exit again for Withers. She finds touch.
Okay.
And
Ball is outside.
the ball
Ball and
was
play outside.
outside of play, so it will be a Kazakhstan line out all the way back from where it was kicked.
Our player is outside.
It's out on the full.
Yeah.
So another attacking opportunity here from Kazakhstan. That's a better line out. They
Go with
opt
the
to
drive.
Move!
Big push here from Hong Kong.
And it will break away from Keem.
Tadajunova there with the
prop.
big crash.
Straight
Turn
through.
over, good. Four, stay on. No.
Hong Kong stolen yet another one. It looks like they have. They have indeed.
Take it open side.
No hands, right form, no hands, bullet.
Fight on the ground here.
Bullet away.
Hong Kong can make a lot of plays from right there.
No, ball.
Al searching for the ball.
Out, gets it back, and
Hold, red.
Rivers again with another clearance.
Inside.
That's a better one. Bringing it to around the 35. Rivers has looked well with the boot so far.
She's got a pretty big boot on there. And Chung just scoring.
Being a real nuisance there at ruck time. Keem with the throw in. And they opt to do the little trick play in the front once again.
We can get past the Hong Kong captain though, and she dived in her opposing number as soon as the ball landed in her hands.
And they go short again.
What a big push there. Number 5, Rashini Turner.
No!
And they make length on the ruck for a little attacking box kick. And the mark is cleanly taken.
Good choice there from Poo.
Stay 10.
Diffusing that really well.
Haven't seen too much action yet from her tonight.
The fullback Poon. Now, will she look to kick herself or find the trusty boot of Rivers? She opts to go herself.
She's the only change for the starting 15 in the team that played Japan.
She gets the ball out about the 22-metre line. Kazakhstan really camped down here in the Hong Kong-China half.
Yeah, Kazakhstan certainly winning the territory game of late.
Keem. Good take there from the number 8. And a solid drive from Kazakhstan, and they get the advantage.
I'm trying their best to push them out, but
Now they get a little bit of width to the ball. They swing it out to the fullback, but not able to bring that one in, so they're going to come back for the penalty.
Number 3, come from side.
just see how slippery that ball is this evening. So tricky to keep in hand. Number 15, Galina Krasavina.
Move it. Rowini just coming in from the angle. So another penalty here for Kazakhstan, but instead of going for the line out, which they've tried so many times, they're opting for the scrum. Looking to set a bit of a platform, bring all the Hong Kong-China forwards in, and let their outside backs have a go.
I've been pretty impressed with the Kazakhstan scrum so far this game. They've looked really solid.
Yeah, the whole four-pack has been doing a lot of work here for Kazakhstan. Let's see if they're going to unleash this back line that they've got.
Set.
Good, quick, a little 8-pick there, finds 12.
Midfield crash.
Quality, thank you. Good job.
Good carry there from Zaman Kulava. They get a bit of width to the play now. Good strong carry from the centre. Great defensive rucking there from Hong Kong, China, and they've managed to turn that one over but the ball spills out. It rolls over the touchline, so it's going to be a scrum to Kazakhstan.
China just showing such great aggression in defense. Just really making themselves a nuisance in that ruck, just getting in the faces of those players, making it difficult.
They're really disrupting the Kazakhstan phases. Kazakhstan, a lot of opportunities in the Hong Kong China half. Getting close to half time. Would love to convert one of these before they go in for the spiel.
Approach. Point. Set.
Halfback losing the ball on top of the scrum, but play on is the call. And a penalty awarded to Hong Kong China.
That's not something you see every day.
Just an unfortunate error there for the Kazakhstan team. So Rivers will look to release a lot of this pressure.
Rivers in a boot. Doing nicely.
Good kick from Rivers, and they managed to get out of their own half. And Hong Kong China here with an attacking line out in the Kazakhstan half. 1 minute to play.
Right in front of the VIPs there.
And it's a good line out. They look to get a bit of width on the ball.
Olsen Thorne.
Great little offload. Fullback. A couple of defenders. Al goes quickly.
Some hands of the captain.
And that's a solid run. Poon. Kazakhstan not rolling away.
Olsen Thorne moving people out the way. We've got no place here. We've got tries to score.
Turner with a strong carry. Al gets out to a 10. Flying up defense from Kazakhstan, but Rivers does really well. Out. And a little gap opens up for the fly half.
Olsen Thorne there in support. So is H. Forrest.
Good feet there from the loose head prop. And the ball goes a little bit wayward, but Poon there to clean it up.
No space out
Nothing
wide.
coming from that, and not rolling away is the call.
Trying to take it quickly, got pulled back.
Kawahara not letting them go quickly. Has to go from the mark. So Hong Kong China here with an option. Looks like Rivers is going to step up and put this one into touch. And give Hong Kong China one last roll of the dice in this half to try and extend their lead. And not finding touch, unfortunately. So that's going to be all she wrote for the first half, with Hong Kong China 7, Kazakhstan 0. It's been an interesting contest so far in the first half, Kim.
Yeah,
a lot of play down in the Hong Kong China half. Kazakhstan with a lot of territory, but not managing to get over the line.
No, that second quarter is all really Kazakhstan. They had all the territory almost. They had a lot of the possession, just not managing to come away. Hong Kong China looked really great in defense, but then just battled and really being anywhere near scoring again. They, of course, came away with the only points of this half, and we'll have another nice little look at that when the highlights come up. As you can see, it's been raining the entire time. It's made for slippery ball. We've had a lot of handling errors because of that, understandably so. It's also been a really forwards-driven game, which suits Kazakhstan. Here's this try.
Let's have a look at the one and only try from Hong Kong China. And this came around the 20-minute mark when the winger Chong finds a little bit of space out wide, bit of footwork, and managed to get over the line. But other than that try, a lot of the territory and possession has gone Kazakhstan's way. But this brilliant kick from Zoe Smith coming off the upright and over, giving Hong Kong. And how crucial could those 2 points be in the remainder of this contest?
Yeah, those 2 points might be it. There have been a few other kicking opportunities that teams have turned down. So both teams have rather gone for the line-out option. Should they have gone for the penalty? I don't know. That's something you ask yourself in the 75th minute.
And that's all, and we'll be back shortly.
Asia Rugby is more than 500,000 players, coaches, and organizers experiencing the game in this multicultural region. Established in 1968, Asia Rugby has expanded from 8 founding countries to more than 36 member unions, spanning Lebanon in the west to Guam in the east, Kazakhstan in the north, to Indonesia in the south. Home to more than half the world's population and an incredible 80% of its youth, Asia Rugby has grown from holding just 1 tournament every 2 years to running more than 15 international competitions each and every year, culminating in the iconic Asia Rugby Championship and the Asia Rugby 7 Series. Asia Rugby continues to grow the game through initiatives like Get Into Rugby, initiatives that have helped us expand our player base by more than 25% per year, initiatives designed to empower our kids with the knowledge and skills necessary to develop great players and inspire positive social change. Asia Rugby is a diverse collection of cultures bound together by our core values of integrity, passion, solidarity, discipline, and respect, driving our belief that rugby makes a positive contribution to people's lives. Asia Rugby is taking our great game, its spirit, and everything it stands for to over half the world's population. And we invite you to be part of it. Asia Rugby. We can do better, but together.
Our world is growing, and so is rugby. There are more players, more teams, more matches than ever before. Luckily, our game is simple. We only really need one thing to play it, and we buy millions of them every year. Unfortunately, too many end up in the wrong place, but some balls are made better. Rhino's recycled range is made with up to 80% recycled rubber. We are still not perfect, but it's a step in the right direction. You only need a ball, make it a good one. For rugby, for you, for the planet.
A ball for the planet.
A ball for the planet. A ball for the planet.
The Rhino recycled range. A ball for the planet.
And welcome back to this final round of the Women's Asia Rugby Championship here at Hong Kong Football Club Stadium. And it's Hong Kong 7 plays Kazakhstan 0 in quite a hotly contested first half where the conditions have really played a factor. And there has been plenty of scrums, lots of close-knit work from these forward packs. But it's been a challenging contest and both teams look very much in this one, and there's a lot to play for here, Kim.
Oh, absolutely. This is the last game of the Asia Rugby Women's Championship. Japan has come away with the top honours, but as we mentioned at the start of this game, the team who comes second will get into the World 15-3 and fight for a chance to qualify for the next Rugby World Cup 2025 in England.
And we have Abhi Shiva, the fly half for Kazakhstan, looking to get this one underway. And it is a good kickoff, taken well from Turner.
All that experience.
Good carry there from the number 8, Forrest. Out, gets the ball away, but isn't able to find the fly half. So the scramble. Managed to clean that one up.
Couldn't certainly been put under a lot of pressure this evening by Kazakhstan.
But no release. And Kazakhstan getting the penalty early on here. And putting base camp back into the Hong Kong half.
Yes, we mentioned so much of the first half was territorially in Kazakhstan's favour, but they've come away with no points. They don't want to go home with no points, so they'll certainly be wanting to start the second half off on a massively positive note. There's a captain there.
And it is a tacking line out for Kazakhstan as Keane looks to get this one in. And she finds her number 8, and it's a driving maul to get us underway here. And it's a good rumbling maul, and Keane breaks away.
Good fight there. We'll expect
some ground, but a small fumble of the ball from Kazakhstan.
Big cheers there from the Hong Kong China forwards. Got a little bit lucky there, Hong Kong.
Certainly did. They make their own luck, and it's going to be a Hong Kong China scrum on their 5 metre. Kazakhstan will look to continue to apply this pressure down here in the Hong Kong half, but Hong Kong need to come up with a strategy of how to exit, start winning this territory battle.
Set.
Out to put the ball in.
Comes away cleanly for
She
her.
does well. Just a strong carry in the midfield from Olsen Thorne. Nice and direct. Now under a pressure at the back. Finds Forrest.
Front to stop.
Forrest, big boot.
A nice clean. Not able to pull that one in.
Yeah, fighting Kazakhstan at full back.
The play on's the call. Lock forward, bringing it up into the centre, but holding on is the call. So we're going to go back for the knock on, and it's going to be a scrum to Hong Kong China.
Forrest kick making really great ground there. And full back under quite a bit of pressure with the wave running toward her.
Okay, let's
just
go.
can't keep a handle on the ball. As we said, it's slippery stuff out here today. It's been raining non-stop.
It really is. We've had a large number of scrums in this contest so far. These front rowers are feeling it now.
Crouch.
Ow, looking to get this in.
Point. Set.
It's a stable platform so far. Kazakhstan putting some pressure on, but Hong Kong managing to clear away. Oh, and a fantastic gap opens up there for Olsen Thorne.
This is what Natasha Olsen Thorne lives for, a little hole, a bit of space.
She does really well to keep hold of that ball, and they go the same way, but strong defense from Kazakhstan.
Scrum half output
It's an
under so
offside
much
call
pressure.
from Kazakhstan. And now Hong Kong China have to have the option here, and yeah, they pick the safe option of going for the posts.
We spoke about the end of the first half. No one had wanted this option then. I think they're seeing how the game's going to play out tonight. Probably a night of free running, easy passing, and you want such a close score. You want to take all the points you can get.
Definitely, these points aren't easy to come by, so when 3 points are on offer, they will take them. And first kick for Zoe Smith went really well, so let's see how she goes.
Yeah, Zoe Smith managed to get quite a tricky one over. It was an exciting one, hit the post. Yeah, this one's an easier one. Don't want to commentators curse it.
But just seeing Olsen Thorne there with a big carry up the midfield, she seems to be able to do that in each game. She's got a knack for finding the space. A lovely strike. And it's over the sticks. Hong Kong, China 10, Kazakhstan 0.
Positive start there for Hong Kong, China. Great kicking from Zoe Smith as she is in screen now. She hasn't found much space as a winger tonight, but her boot has certainly been doing great work.
Definitely has, and that puts them outside of that 7-point buffer. And a lovely strike from Zoe Smith. How important will that be in these final minutes? And we get underway. And the kickoff down the midfield. Hong Kong looking to get some width off the kickoff. Tanida and Zoe puts boot to ball once again.
She's feeling the boot tonight, but...
And that was quite a clever little play. I'm happy with that. They're getting into the Kazakhstan half, which they need to spend more time in. And Kazakhstan have the throw here. Keen to get things underway.
Number 3 off. Okay. Take your time. 4 minutes.
Right, so don't worry about the numbers.
Kazakhstan opting for a short lineup.
It's 4 and 4.
Keen gets it in, but really well contested. A ball from the Kazakhstan
Turner
half.
up it there, causing problems.
Just to carry it straight. Fly half. Another pick and go. From Kazakhstan, but solid defense. Lau.
Pressure, knock on.
Small knock on from Hong Kong, China. Here's Kazakhstan. Scrum. Over in the tram lines.
Scrum.
Catalina Savina there on the screen.
As we mentioned earlier in this contest, currently playing under a T3 signal here in Hong Kong, so the conditions are favourable for expansive rugby. Ball handling been quite a challenge today. Kazakhstan looking to feed this one in. Savina, good pressure there from Hong Kong, China. And Hong Kong, China win the penalty at scrum time.
That's big for them.
Just popping up. That's a massive win. Up front there.
Shanna Forrest leading the high fives.
Yeah, the front row will be really happy with that. Giving a real good attacking opportunity. And Hong Kong, China finding themselves in the Kazakhstan half here for the first time in what seems to be a number of minutes. The final 20 of the first half was all Kazakhstan as far as territory goes. Hong Kong, China with a platform here. Tanya Dare looking to throw this one in. Got for the full line out. Go to the middle.
Go for that drive.
Turner with a good take. Get the drive rumbling up.
And the coach is yelling,
got
stay
the ball
tight.
in her hand. Kazakhstan have done well to come through there.
Move it to ground. Hong Kong's got to
They
move
look
that
to get a
ball.
bit of width. Thorne inside to Rivers. Great drive there from Rivers.
Hong Kong with two strong centres there. Rivers
Out.
and Thorne.
Back to the blind.
Finds Jar.
Great hands from the hooker.
Falling down, player on rugby collision.
And it's play-on's the call. Hong Kong China hot on attack here.
She needs
Good
Turner
little
wanting
pop.
it.
Shani Turner. And another good pick and go.
There
No,
from China.
pulling down, pulling
Wobbling.
down. No hands. Penalty.
Unfortunately, the ruck was called, so no hands can be present. And Kawahara gives the penalty to Hong Kong China. And what a great attacking opportunity here. Now, what do they do? Do they go for the 3 points, or do you look to go for a line out? Try and make this a 17-point ball game.
See Georgia Rivers running over, so I think they're backing themselves. They're going to go for the line out here. I think that's a good decision. I feel a little bit of a momentum change here. They're looking enthusiastic on attack. They are so close.
Definitely are, and it means that they stay down here in the Kazakhstan half. Keep applying pressure. It's a good kick out.
It's Tanya Da once again.
How crucial will this line out be in the outcome of this match? And they find Roshini Turner.
Great take again. from
Takes there,
China.
and they're under advantage. So they rumble forward.
Excellent movement there.
Get this one back, but they find it on the Hong Kong China half. Rivers.
Olsen Thorn.
Olsen Thorn.
Hyan
Uses some
Chong.
width. And the dazzling feet. And she goes.
Oh, so
she's
close.
just short. And the picking goes there, and Olsen Thorn is over. It's try time, Hong Kong, China.
On the
A little
right.
bit of nimble footwork there from the winger. And then we needed some strength back into her teammate, Tasha Olsen-Thorn.
Yeah, really good play there from Chong. Dazzling footwork. Not
There's
quite
Natasha
able to get over the
Olsen-Thorn's
line.
mom cheering there with the flag. She's a huge proponent of women's rugby here in Hong Kong.
Yeah, so good to see the crowd getting in behind the home side. But we can see here, look at the step, bang, off the right foot. It goes oh so close. But really good patience not to reach out for the line. And then Olsen-Thorn adds the extra oomph to get across the chalk. Really great work from this Hong Kong China women's side. Yes. Zoe Smith lines up for another challenging kick.
Similar spot to her first one. Hong Kong currently sitting at a 15-point lead. Kazakhstan yet to get a point on the board. Still 30 minutes to play though, so
Smith getting a lot under it, but playing to the right. So it is Hong Kong China 15 plays Kazakhstan 0. 52 minutes played so far.
there's a try scorer in Tasha Olsen-Thorn.
Just feel that Hong Kong is starting to get a little bit of momentum as they get a little bit more territory, holding onto the ball a bit more, building those phases. Kazakhstan team, Abishiva looks to get us underway.
Kazakhstan have won this competition many times, but not for a long time.
Great take. Hong Kong China, Rivers. Gets it up to her fullback. Out. Good carry. Forrest.
Inside. Yes, edge.
Out. It's back.
Way out.
And they keep it in play.
Fong manages the clearance.
Hold around, but managed to hold on. Some good running there from the open side flanker. Olsen-Thorn, she's got her hands on this, and it's a fair contest.
Fantastic work there from Natasha Olsen-Thorn. Hong
And
Kong
they go quickly
quick.
here with a bit of open space. Forrest.
She was looking for the pass and take it herself.
And diving off their feet is Kazakhstan. So Hong Kong China with a good attacking penalty. And it looks like we've got a bit of a momentum shift here. Hong Kong China doing a lot of the attacking now. Here's Rivers. Just to put this one into the corner. Lovely strike from Rivers.
Once again, that boot from Georgia Rivers looking fabulous.
Stretches her forward pack up to just past the 22 of the Kazakhstan team. Really good kick that, and a great attacking platform here from Hong Kong, China.
Yes, I felt it was something that was missing from the game in Japan. They didn't utilize her boot as much, and we just didn't have as big an exit kicker, and that seemed to really be a missing piece. They've sorted that out for this week's game. And just look at the position it's now put Hong Kong in.
It's a great take there at the back of the line out, and they go quickly with a little pop. Olsen Thorne, some dazzling feet, hard to put away.
Just finds the lines to run, Olsen
Out.
Thorne.
Gets it out to Lau.
Hard-working Prop Lau.
They go again quickly. Ball to ground. But it went backwards, so play on's the call.
Commanding her troops well.
Going in. They go short. It's a pick and go and a great drive there. Advantage is the call. Hong Kong, China with a free ball. And they go back for the penalty. Right out front of the sticks here.
So getting tense here between the two teams.
They've got the option now. Do they take the easy three, or do they keep the pressure on down in this Kazakhstan half? And they opt for the scrum. They want to put their foot on the throat and end this one now.
So please lower us high.
Mentally, they do just seem on the upper hand right now, so you want to capitalize on that.
You've got to keep that pressure on when you've got it.
Okay? Yeah.
And the scrum has been going well for Hong Kong so far.
Kazakhstan who really did look like they were so much in it in that second quarter, are looking quite frustrated at the moment.
Definitely, and what a great attacking opportunity with both sides being open. And it looks like we do have a substitution coming on for Hong Kong, China, with Chow entering the field.
Yeah, this is the former captain. She's bringing on a huge amount of experience. I thought Balthazar, really solid performance. She just loved groundwork, grunt work, the kind of work no one always notices.
Yeah, Chow bringing on all 25 of her caps. Plenty of experience there as they line up on this midfield scrum. Attacking options both sides. Let's see how Hong Kong, China play this.
Set. Straight.
And it's a good platform to attack from. A strong scrum here from Hong Kong, China, and they look like they're going to just go straight through the guts of it. Very strong scrum there from Hong Kong, China. And they've got the penalty, and it feels like they've just got the wood on them at scrum time, and they're going to go again. Why not as well?
Yeah, that was fabulous work there from the Hong Kong 8th man. Really just had such control there, keeping that ball in.
It's a difficult skill set. But hats off to this front row for Hong Kong, China as well. Really getting into their work. Been having to do a lot of it today. Plenty of scrums, but it looks like they're starting to get the dominance up front.
Point.
And we go for the scrum. Ball's in.
Rawini driving through. Another good scrum. But it looks like the call is that both sides have gone up, so it's going to be a reset scrum for Hong Kong, China.
Hong Kong looking like they'll stick with China Forest at the back, keeping the ball in.
Let's go. Let's go.
So we go again.
3 feet chat to the rev. There's main arm.
Tired bodies there up front.
Crouch.
Taking threats both sides. Olsen Thorne lining up there on the left. Rivers to the right. And a free kick for going early, and they're going to tap this and have a go.
Forrest takes it herself. She doesn't know which
Forrest
way to
goes
go.
one side, the other. A good fend, a little pop. But the ball goes away, but it's gone backwards. So play on's the call. Strong defense there from Kazakhstan.
They've got no 9.
But the ball ends up on the Hong Kong side. Good pick and go from the blindside flanker.
Big defense wall here from Kazakhstan.
Good pick. And the captain, Poon, takes it in. They keep going. Shini Turner.
It's good ground there, Turner.
Close to that line. Al marshalling the troops.
Looks like they're going to...
Want to keep this one tight.
Getting...
Keep going. Poon diving for the line. Slightly short.
Fung ready
Al
for it.
gets it wide.
She's got Elson Thorne. Elson takes it so close to the line here, Hong Kong, China.
And another pick.
Short.
Just short again.
And showing again with the hard work.
And again, and it is try time.
Hong Kong, China once again are over.
Fantastic work there from Hong Kong, China, just showing their patience. And it is the loose head prop, Lau, getting the spoils. The 28-cap veteran getting over the line.
She's had an absolutely fantastic day. She's been working so hard. You often see her all over the pitch. Kudos to her for getting some points on the board for her team.
Getting through a tremendous amount of work up front is Lau.
There's that final nail. And that bit of play there.
And no better front row try than a couple inches out and just barreling over. She's done really well.
Fantastic work there.
And the momentum has well and truly shifted to Hong Kong, China.
Zoe Smith got another kick a goal here. She's 2 from 3. Just as the clock hits 60 minutes.
It's a good strike at the ball, and it's nice and straight, and the flags go up, and that's an additional 2 points there. 22 for Hong Kong. China plays Kazakhstan's 0.
Here's our try scorer. Number 1, Lao Rawun.
And Kazakhstan's number 18 comes on, Shimakova, as we have the captain come in, Drovskia, down and back play once again. I think her night might be done.
She has just pushed on, and you can see how much this game means to her.
Good take there.
No, away, no. Okay, good job.
Hong Kong with ball in hand here.
Hot.
Looking to go back
Out.
right.
Gets it to Rivers. Rivers
in her boot.
puts that educated boot in and finds a bit of grass. What a fantastic exit there from Rivers.
How's that good little bounce there?
Really, really good. And she has done so well with the boot, keeping Hong Kong in this contest. Kazakhstan have a line out on their 40.
Come in. Okay, yeah.
Keen to get the ball in. And it's messy. And it's not straight is the call. And it's going to be a Hong Kong China scrum on the 40-meter mark.
They'll feel confident going into this after their last few scrums.
Starting to get dominance up front here. It's proving tough for this Kazakhstan full pack.
Approach.
China
Point.
underway without.
Set.
Just down on this loose head side.
Not supporting body
Straight
weight.
away that arm comes up for Hong Kong China.
Dada Genova just dropping it there on her side. The tight head for Kazakhstan. So Rivers looking for that educated boot. And punching it into the Kazakhstan 22 for another attacking line out.
Hong Kong China just edging closer and closer here. Really seeming quite in control.
Definitely starting to get a roll on here.
There's some big fans there.
Come
Great
in,
to see.
come in. Okay, let's go.
And they've opted for the full line out. Imagine they'll bring this in for a little trick play. And it's Poon, the captain.
Nice little piece there from Hong Kong, China. Got to fight to get it out this ruck, though.
Out.
Hirawini there.
To Hirawini. Out. The big collision midfield, but just spilling it forward. Kazakhstan.
They come away with that ball. Fantastic work there from Kazakhstan.
Yeah, really solid defense in the midfield from Kazakhstan. Small knock on. So restart play with a scrum for Kazakhstan. We've got another injury down back play. And the physicality of this game is starting to show. And that is Dihana Abishiva. She's had a reasonably good game so far.
Okay.
She's back on her feet.
Time on. Mark it here.
Time back on, says the ref.
There's a set of scrum here for Kazakhstan in the midfield.
Crouch. Point.
Savino with the ball, Kazakhstan.
Messi. And free kick given to Kazakhstan.
I think the ref's over resetting scrums.
He wants to get this game underway. Deciding who's going to do the honours of kicking this one into touch. It's a 13. Beaker has a nice exit for Kazakhstan.
Time off. Substitution.
And the cavalry roll on for Hong Kong, China.
Yeah.
Deer and Hirawini coming off the field, and fantastic efforts from both of them, as we've got Fion Gott and Chan.
Fion Gott there, heading straight into it. This is her home ground. She plays for the Hong Kong Football Club. A little bit of a messy one. It's recovered well, though. Oh, I thought there was going to be a great little pop there to Georgia Rivers. Natasha Olsen-Thorn
takes that well out. Gets the replacement, but just losing that one lead. And it goes on the Kazakhstan side. We're going to reset this with a Kazakhstan scrum.
Scrum. Scrum.
It's unfortunate. And the Kazakhstan replacement halfback, Zabovchkia, has come on.
Ball.
Looks to put this one in.
Set.
We've got under 15 minutes to go, so we're seeing a lot of movement here and some new fresh legs on.
Scrum. Managed to get that out. Ball doesn't get a hand, but recovered well from the centre. Lost again in the contact area. It's an advantage to Kazakhstan.
One step back.
Goes solid defense from Rivers. We'll go back for the knock on.
Smashing tackle there from Georgia Rivers.
She's had a really good game so far, Kim.
Substitution number 10.
Excellent game. She's
Substitution.
had some hard running. I love seeing her paired up with Natasha Olsen-Thorn. I think they're really fun centre pairing. There's a lot of excitement there. And obviously we've spoken about her boot a lot. I think it's been tremendous for Hong Kong tonight.
Definitely. As more substitutions for Hong Kong, China, with Jian coming on, number 22.
Crouch. Point.
Good scrum from Hong Kong, China, and they managed to steal that one. But unfortunately, a slight knock on, and I think that came in from the assistant referee.
It's okay.
6 Chan looked very upset about that, but
Number 6 and 8 on.
let it
More
slide.
substitutions as So and Baltazar
Okay, let's go.
That's
come onto the field.
fabulous there. Michaela Balthazar's sister of Chloe Balthazar was on earlier, and Dr. Karen So,
Okay, keep going. Time on. Time on.
who's a change from last week's squad. She's previously played at hooker and is captain Hong Kong as a hooker, but she's now playing in the loose forwards. Really, she has a dream to be a wing, but she'll
As
never
we
be
all do.
part of the forward pack. But I'm loving seeing her out at the back there, not tied up in the front row.
Another strong contest from Hong Kong, China. Kazakhstan managed to clear this one and taken well from the fullback. Carries back in.
Balthazar straight into the game, helping out of that rack. Karen So, there she is, fakes a little pass to her Valley teammates.
Out. Gets it across to Lau.
Fresh legs, look like they've brought some fresh excitement for Hong Kong.
And a bit of width here. It's a big wide pass, goes out, and look at that footwork.
Oh, it's Kyan Chong again. She slips a bit on the wet grass, but isn't she just so exciting every time she gets the ball?
Good interchanging of passes here from Hong Kong, China, as they get a bit of width on the
There's
ball
Karen
here.
So. She's got Zoe Smith on her left.
Straight up the guts from the reserve front rower. Holding on is the call, and Kazakhstan do well
19,
to get on top of that ball.
Holding on.
Number
Great.
19,
Some
Kazabekova.
new refreshed excitement from Hong Kong. They've brought on their replacements, including number 18 there, Lee Cushion.
It's a good exit from Kazakhstan, bringing play just outside there, 50-metre line.
Yeah, we setting up for a nice line out, almost right in front of us here in the commentator's box.
Kazakhstan will need to build some phases off this. As they look to go to the front of the line out, and they tap it along,
Bit messy.
but unfortunately not straight is the call. The reserve hooker Nala Zina able to get that one in straight, so it's going to be a Hong Kong China scrum once again.
Mark.
Yeah, I'd certainly played Kazakhstan's lineouts a few times. It's not straight
Okay, it's okay.
ball.
Thank you.
10 minutes remaining. Hong Kong China 22, Kazakhstan 0.
Crouch.
Attacking platform here from Hong Kong China.
Able to see the ball rolling in there. Great
Oh,
big
and it's a
push here
big
from
scrum from
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan,
And that
and
look
they've
at
done really well.
Under pressure.
those cheers as they come away with their penalty.
It's a big win
Next stop.
for this Kazakhstan full pack.
Yeah,
The scrums have been so hotly contested tonight, and we've had big pushes from either side.
We have
Number.
Kazakhstan getting the spoils there
Okay, keep going.
this time as number 17, Tikchoyevan, comes on
Thank
for
you very much.
Kazakhstan to throw in. And an attacking line-out opportunity. Bring in all their forwards.
Good line up there from
And again, not straight is the call.
Oh,
It's really
Yeah, it's up.
proving difficult at line-out time for Kazakhstan. They're not able to really get a platform to strike from.
really being their own worst enemy there.
As we pack down for another scrum.
Let's get ready for another big push, I'm sure. Half hour. Ready to put the ball in.
Set.
Collapsing is the call from Kawahara, Japanese referee.
Let's say it's collapsing.
Ball's back in the hands there. Georgia Rivers in her boot.
Rivers with the touch finder managed to carve off 30 or so metres, putting them in the attacking half.
Substitution.
As we get more substitutions
9
coming on.
1. Okay, thank you.
Off come the scrum half.
King 2R
And
comes off the field.
our number 1 prop try scorer, Lawton Galway.
Okay, okay. Substitution.
And So comes on at halfback. I believe, no. It's 1.
Time on.
Hong Kong, China. Trying to get this one in. Fionn with a great line out. Rivers taking it to the line.
Fine, so.
Good carry by So. Great interchanging of passes. Looking to get some width. Poon not able to bring it in, but it goes backwards. Back in to the dazzling feet of the team, but unfortunately barreled into touch. It's going to be a Kazakhstan line out.
Line out. Take space, space. Gap.
With a step.
Oh, she's almost got
follow
away
through.
there. Knee tights jerseys.
Good defensive play there from Kazakhstan.
Okay.
But they managed to get this one in and get their line out drive rolling.
Stay on
Good
feet.
march from Kazakhstan. Great platform. Now, get a chance to put boot to ball.
It's an excellent little kick there.
Yeah, not a bad play to get them out of their own half.
Line out.
Hong Kong, China with another line out.
There's Karen Stone shot. The end dot. We need to pop the ball in for another line out.
Sit. Yep. Yep.
Hong Kong opting for the short line out.
We're creeping up to just 5 minutes left in this game. I felt the second half is just blitzed by.
Really has.
Okay.
As Hong Kong get a good platform there.
Player
Rivers
ready,
managed to
get
pull
back.
that one in. Some Thorn with a bit of width.
Who with the boot?
Jab it
Kyan
into the
Chong
back.
is on the chase. A bit far for her to get to.
Not a bad kick, still keeping that pressure on Kazakhstan, keeping them in their own half. And they're really winning this territory battle in the second half here.
There's Chong and shot.
How good has Chong been tonight?
She's one of my favorite players to watch. I just feel any time in any competition she gets the ball, she's exciting us. Kazakhstan love a little fake jump before the real jumper goes.
They do as they win this line out and manage to get a bit of width. Good contact in the midfield. Good carry there for the blindside flanker.
She has been a stalwart of this team, but I really haven't seen as much this half.
Another good
of her.
carry.
So physical, under so much pressure here, Kazakhstan. Really going at it. Balthazar trying to cause problems there, gets taken out of the rack.
Good carry in the short channels there from the reserve hooker.
Sometimes you've got to run up into it.
Now, music now. Yes.
As they look to box kick. And they go up
Take it
high,
Take it back.
but it was taken back and out on the full.
it-
So it's going
take
to
it
be
Line out forward.
a Hong Kong China attacking line out within the 22.
Leon
Hey,
Roboskaya looking a bit
throw it,
frustrated
throw
there
it.
with that.
Okay.
Hong Kong China
Backward.
Got
Player.
doesn't
sometimes.
go
No, no,
to the
wait,
mark. Falls on Kazakhstan's side. Yeah, unfortunately, number 18 Lee not able to get out of the way, so the penalty goes Kazakhstan's way. And do they look to do here?
No, stay on. Let's go.
Looks like they were opting for the quick tap, but I think they're going to just play it smart, play it safe, bang this one into touch.
A little bit of indecision there.
It's okay.
2.5 minutes to play. Kazakhstan line out in their own 40.
Scores currently sitting at 22-0.
Numbers.
Kazakhstan have come off a
You're coming.
64-0 loss to Japan. They definitely don't want to go home without any points this tournament.
Great work to clean that messy one up, and it falls on the Kazakhstan side, so they get an opportunity here. And they keep it short, as they have been for a lot of this game.
Yeah, back right into that zone before going out wide, finding some space.
But Hong Kong, China, really solid on defense. Rivers with a good tackle.
Big fight there from Anna Melenkova.
And it's Poon with a steal. Chong taking it in. Bit of width here from Hong Kong, China. Good carry there from Chian. Come on. Footwork there from Chow.
Back, five. Away. Good job, thank you.
And Rivers.
Into centre partner.
Bandage knock.
Hand goes up.
Knock on. Knock on.
Able to go to hand, so a knock on from Hong Kong, China means that we're going to have a Kazakhstan scrum in the final minute of this contest.
Okay, let's go.
And can Kazakhstan put something together here in this final play?
We've seen some great scrummage from them this evening. Down at the Hong Kong Football Club.
It's been a real contest up front from these two packs.
Set. Hold.
Bit of a messy one. Kawahara isn't happy with that. He's going to reset. Kazakhstan ball.
As the clock winds down, it seems the rain has given up, as fate would have it.
With that reset, it will bring us into the final play here as Kazakhstan get one last crack at putting some points on the board.
Huge cheers are going around here as the heat is gone.
Fine.
Big cheers of Hong Kong.
And it's a strong scrummage from the Hong Kong pack. And they win the penalty and the ball game. And that really sums things up, Kim. This front row for Hong Kong, China have put in so much work. And to end on a penalty at scrum time seems quite fitting.
Captain.
Former captain Chow Mei Nam having a few words with current captain
And
Hun Wei Yan about what
going
to
to
do.
go to the posts for this final play and give Zoe Smith one last crack at extending the scoreline. But the second half has been well and truly Hong Kong, China.
Oh, absolutely. We spoke about it a bit in the first half. It felt disjointed from both teams. Neither side looked completely comfortable and neither quite found their flow. But the second half has been all about Hong Kong, China.
Yeah, they fronted up front where it counts and converted when they needed to. Zoe Smith lines up for the final kick of the game. And it's
Big
a great
boot.
strike, but it's a little bit short, and Kazakhstan have one last roll of the dice here. Get a bit of width. Pull it up to their 22.
Get onside.
Kazakhstan, they can go again.
Hiroshima there.
Okay. Stay onside.
Pick and go.
18.
Go back blind side.
Looking for a
Great
bit of
defense.
space.
As they look to bring them out, but Kazakhstan very strong, staying in the field of play.
Keeping possession.
Big shots coming in from this Hong Kong China defense.
Exactly. One last shot at getting some points.
Good carry from Kazakhstan. And that one goes across the ground. It's advantage. But knock on both ways. And Tetsuka Kawahara calls an end to the contest. And it is Hong Kong China 22 to Kazakhstan's 0.
Zoe Smith just hoping if she can sneak one down the sidelines. She's had a fantastic boot today. Hong Kong China, there's the team as they cheer in, great big group hug. They are excited, of course, because as first runners-up, second in this competition means they qualify for the World 15-3. And two of those teams will go to the Rugby World Cup 2025 in England. Will it be Hong Kong?
Well, that's it. They get to keep their dream alive today by beating Kazakhstan 22-0 in a hotly contested contest, which looked like it could go both ways in the first half, but was well and truly Hong Kong China dominating things in the end. Now, let's have a look at the highlights from this match.
Natasha Olsen-Thorn there. Always fighting, strong run.
Good defense. Winning the penalty. Zoe Smith banging it through.
Started out the second half with a 7-0 lead for Hong Kong.
This is Chong. A great right foot step. Always exciting. And Olsen-Thorn with a pick and go. A couple of meters out. So hard to stop that close to the line.
Those two players have played both 7s and 15s for a long time for Hong Kong with each other. Kai and Chong scored a great try at the previous World Cup that Hong Kong participated in.
And that try,
Forrest there.
really impressive.
It's a really great fight there from the Hong Kong team as a whole, I think. They brought on all their reserves as well, and you could see just the momentum of bringing new fresh legs on. Almost just energized the team and took them up, which is what you want from your bench, right? You want your, your bench aren't your B players. Your bench are the players that inject something more when everyone else is getting tired, and I absolutely loved seeing that. High fives all around there.
100%, and it's a bit of a cliche, the old game of two halves, but Hong Kong China, their bench definitely came on and they gave that impact when it really counted, especially that front row coming in, getting some real dominance up front.
As we mentioned, Hong Kong China have qualified for the World 15-3 competition. There's Royce Chan, the captain.
And we're going to go across to Waiyan Poon, the captain for Hong Kong China, to get her thoughts on this test match.
I'm here with the Hong Kong captain. Poon Waiyan, congratulations on finishing second in the Asia Rugby Women's Championship.
Thank you. I think during the whole game, there's a lot of tough movement, but there's a team effort. We prepare a long time for the ARC. I think today we get the result we want. 好開心今日個成績係個比賽好難打，我哋慢慢去 build up 上去，我哋成個 ARC 都準備咗好耐啦。咁我諗今場波係一個好好嘅result 俾我哋，反映我哋真係進步咗好多，好開心。
Well done. Last year was a much closer game in Almaty, and unfortunately Hong Kong were on the wrong side of the score. How much did that inspire you guys to perform like this and beat them by 22-0?
我諗係我哋上年場波，我哋翻去反省咗好多。之後呢一年我哋 keep 住去準備，去喺呢個 ARC 上攞一個好好嘅成績。咁我諗上年場波係一個動力，個 motivation 俾我哋去進步咯。Last year result, we want fight back. So during the whole years we prepare a long time, and that game definitely is a motivation for us to keep going forward and keep the World Cup dream keep going.
Well done. Two very, very good performances this year. Good luck for the WXV 3 in November, and all of Asia will be supporting you.
Thank you. 希望香港嘅球迷 keep 住會支持我哋女仔籃球隊。Keep supporting us. We want to keep our dream keep going. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well done.
Fantastic there to see the Hong Kong China captain Pun. She'll be so proud of her girls. There they are.
And you can see how much this means to them, and they keep the dream alive with the opportunity to compete at the WXV3 qualifier later this year, with the hopes and dreams of going through to the Women's Rugby World Cup in England next year. And there they are. Fantastic performance team-wide.
That caps off double wins for Hong Kong China. Earlier today we saw a men's team coming with a great victory against the UAE. It was the opening match of the Asia Rugby Men's Championship. This was the final match for the Asia Rugby Women's Championship. Royce Chan there with a big smile, as well as the rest of the coaching team and the analysts and everyone involved at Hong Kong China Rugby.
It's a real team effort down here in Hong Kong. And as you mentioned, it's been Hong Kong for both matches here today. So I'm sure there'll be celebrations across the city tonight. But that concludes our coverage tonight. Thank you very much, Kim. Well done today, and we sign off.
Always fun being there with you, Ash. Well done once more to Hong Kong China women. We can't wait to see you compete. Good night from us.